Oh, I didn't see you there. But now that you are here, a lot of you have been asking about the goals page on my ash.ai website and how I use agents every day to stay self-aligned across personal goals I have for like 30-day, 60-day, 90 days out. I have a new one that's now 6 months out. So I will open source the UX on my personal website and talk about how I use agents every day and that feedback loop to stay self-aligned. Okay, so here I am on my ash.ai goals page. This is public, but I have, of course, privately tracked goals that don't have grids on here. Importantly, which we'll get into, there is UI and UI components specific to being signed in as a user. So I have an access token, I sent a one-time password. Everybody else who's viewing this page would not be signed in and not have that UI component, so keep that in mind. But yeah, every morning I get pings within Slack. Slack is my preferred platform for managing all of my agents. I know OpenClaw, I think, opened a lot of people's eyes as to the power of chatting with agents across iMessage and Telegram. I really like Slack because I know instantly, depending on what channel I'm getting pinged in, what the workflow is that that agent is operating within. And so that makes me feel like everything is really organized versus iMessage or Telegram, everything is coming in one place. So in the morning, I'd wake up and I can emoji something if I've missed it, and that would reflect within the contribution grid. Because I'm signed in, I could also click a square here and have it update and update publicly for everyone else to see when I missed a day as like a form of accountability. But yeah, otherwise, this is what I'm checking. This is kind of the explicit feedback loop. There are also goals that I have that are above this with private integrations. So X is a good example. If I want to be posting some amount every day, I could use the X API to implicitly see if I met that goal without me having to have any agent interaction. As like a side note, I also have a Rolodex system which has a pool of compliments, some of which were auto-grabbed. And so for me, as I'm trying every day to do a lot of hard things across different vectors, it's nice to remember all the lovely things people have said to me and stay like buoyed and positive and happy even across the misses here. And the last thing I'll get into is I have my marathon training schedule here. But if I want to update what I've done on a certain day, like today I didn't run, I would say today I cycled 30 miles, update this. And again, this component is not public facing, it's only for me to change. Cool, so it's saying it updated it, it said nice ride. And now this says 30 miles. So this will also be a really cool way leading up to the marathon for me to just remember what my training schedule was. And maybe if I do this again, to take that in and modify and tailor based on my past behavior. Cool. So I will also be sharing kind of an open source version of this. Again, like my website is tied into a fuller system, but I'll try my best to put something out that feels representative for my goals workflow. Thank you for watching.